All right, Jack, hockey fans, here we go. We are not that far out of time. I thought we were going to get a much later start. For those of you that might be watching the JV broadcast, right at the end there in overtime, Issa O'Brien took a cross-check in the back, went into the boards hard with her head up. She got it up, but she was on the ice for almost a half an hour as we waited for the ambulance and we were holding C-spine and whatnot. I understand, I haven't gotten the official news back, but I understand it's not broken is the hope, and it's just a neck strain of some kind.
Yeah, she spent an hour. I was told she was spent an hour at the ER.
And did they let her go?
She's discharged.
Oh,
yes.
That's fantastic news. So it does sound like a neck strain. They did all the x-rays. So hopefully maybe she'll even make it back here for the game then, but that's great news.
Yep, hopefully she'll be out on the ice again tomorrow too.
Well, she might be a little sore for that. She was quite a bit of game. Of course, she'll have to talk to Emma Griner on how to get ready for the game. So as we get the varsity going here, had a great game yesterday, 8-0 they won. JV went up, so ended up tied in overtime, and I've been told, again, nothing official, but the tiebreaker, so Isa gets the credit for this one, the tiebreaker was penalty minutes. So each team had 2 penalties for 4 minutes, and that 5-minute major at the end actually gives the Jacks the victory.
Oh,
so
no.
So it sounds like they'll be in the championship game tomorrow.
No
Probably
kidding.
against that Bloomington Jefferson team that was just out here.
Oh.
So some of that is still rumors, but rumors, I think, with some pretty solid influence on them. So we got a minute 50 left here in the warm-up. We'll get a resurface and then get this one started officially, probably close to 5:15, 5:10. But what do we know about Two Rivers Varsity?
They're about 500. They're a pretty good squad. Their power play is not great. It's right around 13%. Penalty kills, in the eights. So about.
Okay.
I mean,
well, that's pretty good on the penalty.
Yeah, and their schedule. I'll take a look at their schedule real quick here. See who they're playing. Rock Ridge. They lost to Rock Ridge. They're up there.
Rock Ridge is usually pretty solid.
Yeah. Lost. They beat Pine City, Minneapolis. They tied. Park of Cottage Grove, who's also in this tournament. They lost to them 4-0. Delano, another good Class A team. They lost to them 3-1. They did beat Hastings, who we beat last night. They beat Hastings back in December 2nd, 5-2.
Okay.
Lost to Hill Murray 10-3.
Oh yeah.
And they lost
scored
to
3 on Hill Murray.
Yeah, they got 3 on.
That's the state championship now. 9th grader goalie from Hill Murray last year. So yeah, they're getting 3 on Hill Murray. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll say. I hope we can get 3 on Hill Murray.
Right. If we get 3 on Hill Murray, we got a good shot at winning.
Yeah. They lost to the host. They lost to the host school just December 23rd. Let's see, 2-0. So they lost to Robbinsdale, Armstrong, Cooper. One of their last games. They won their first game at the tournament here, 2-3, 3-2 against Osseo Park.
Close one.
I mean, their scores, they don't have, prolific scores. I think their top scorer, 16 games. She's just averaging under 1 point a game. We have...
In the big girl world, that's still serious scoring.
Yeah, we have 4 girls that are over a point. One that's 3, the other 2, averaging points per game.
Yeah.
And then 1-1, and then just not quite 1 point per game.
What do we know about their goalies? They have one, or they seem to split the time?
They actually have played 3. 2 of them look like they split the time. Right around, one's a 1.83 goals against, the other one's 3.29. Now, of course, one of those may have played against Hill Murray, so that just kind of blows that up.
Number, won't it?
Yeah. But
both teams heading out for the intermission here, so we are going to get a resurface. Zamboni doors are open. So we got 12 minutes on the clock here. Referees out there in their fancy warm-up outfits. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they play that top goalie. That's still pretty good at 1.8. Lauer's at about a 1.2 or 3?
I don't think she's that high. I'd have to look at that again, too.
Of course, she got her second shutout of the year yesterday. Are they counting these for official high school stats?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, they count towards everything.
Lauer, who's having one heck of a start to her year. By the way, this is game 12 today, right?
Yeah. She's 1.27. And that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, that's that's really good.
You're in the NHL, that'll win you the
her save percentage is .940. That's outstanding.
Yeah.
She's had 14 goals against on 234 shots. No. Yes.
Is that updated as of yesterday?
Shots on goal, yes.
I wonder if that includes yesterday. So it shows, games played 11. Yeah, so this is game 12. 10-1 are your Varsity Jacks, which is, again, one heck of a start to the season because there's some tough teams in there. The only loss coming to Holy Family Catholic. What was that one? 4-2 with an empty net goal.
Holy Family just beat Maple Grove last night. I think they're in the Walzer down at Bramer Arena. I think they beat them 6-2 last night.
Is Maple Grove ranked?
Maple Grove is ranked. They're good. They're a good team. I think Maple Grove's in the top 10 right now. And then Edina beat Moorhead yesterday, 6-2.
Okay.
The shots were very lopsided too.
Edina's ranked what, 3, 4? Aren't they in Minnetonka like 3?
I think Edina might even be 5, but Minnetonka's right up there too.
Yeah.
Holy Family, Minnetonka, Centennial, Edina,
Hill Murray, and
Hill
then
Murray.
us. Right? We're still 6.
We're 6. We're still 6.
And holding at 6.
Well, when Bailey Roop leaves to go with the national team, she's got one more game. She'll play Saturday against Sartell. Then she leaves Sunday, and she will miss 5 games. So the plan for the family is to get her back here by Moorhead game, at Moorhead.
That'd be a big game.
It's going to be touch and go because there's a game the day before that for the national team. So
where are they playing? Where's the national team at?
It's in Quebec. I'm not sure if it's Quebec City
or. That's not like flying to Europe or something.
Or maybe it's
a 3-hour time change is all.
No, they're going to be in Eastern Canada.
Okay. So. Yeah, but isn't there? You start getting out to St. John's, Quebec, can't you get? No, I suppose that's still Eastern time. Yeah, I thought maybe you can get 1 hour more.
Or could possibly be. Isn't Atlantic time up there somewhere? Starts up there?
Yeah.
I'd have to look at a map, of course, but just guessing. Yeah, no, that's really exciting for Bailey.
Oh my gosh, what an opportunity!
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge for the community. It's huge for her family. Her dad is going to travel with her. Well, different days, but Dad's going to be there.
Well, honestly, part of my thoughts for upgrading the broadcast here was I knew there was going to be all eyes watching Bailey and the team now, or a lot more people than normal. So I figured we better get our game face on, put on a show for them. So anybody listening far across the country and the world, scouting, feel free, like, subscribe. We welcome you. You know, the more people that watch, the better. So, you know, we're over 800 watchers most of the time for these games. That's pretty darn solid.
How about during the game? What do we have?
This one I can't see on here, but you have to, if you go on to the Facebook page for the high school team, you can see that's normally about 800 if you check right at the end. It says 200?
Two.
To what?
2.
Watchers? No, that's not right. That's not on the Facebook page. That's you and I.
Oh. Well, here along we had 2 people watching the whole time.
And then normally on the girls hockey Facebook page, that's 800 right at the end of the game, and then within a day it's up to 1,500 something because it gets shared. And then also on my YouTube channel with subscribers there, we're usually at around 200 just on that as well.
My God.
So don't get nervous or anything, but your talent is starting to grow the numbers.
Oh no.
And you haven't even been kicked out of here yet by the owner or something for misbehavior.
No, you had the professional with you yesterday, and earlier today.
He's done a lot of broadcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, TJ's done it. Thank you again, TJ, if you're listening. We appreciate the help. But, yeah, TJ's done a lot of broadcasting, a lot of commentary.
I didn't listen. Did TJ do the play-by-play?
No, he did the color.
He did the color.
He did the color.
All right.
But he's very capable of both.
Oh, yeah.
He did a little play-by-play as I try to fix a camera that's gone wonky or something. He'll take over for a short period. But
well, that's just great that he was here. He wasn't here in an official status, but he was here watching his daughter play.
A lot of times he does, because his daughter's on the team, he does the radio broadcasts. Yeah, so he's done it for quite a while. Or one of the radio. We have 2 great radio stations up in Bemidji that do broadcasting.
Yeah. So getting back to Bailey will be gone for five games. So the team it'll be interesting to see what line combinations they come up with and how the team responds to that. Because Bailey, she's a big part of the team. She scores a lot of goals.
She is, but we've got a lot of talent that's not Bailey that can step up and fill those holes. So I think we're pretty darn solid in our top 8 or 9.
Yeah, I mean, there was last year she missed one game. She was ill, and she missed the East Grand Forks game. It was the second time we played East Grand Forks last year. And girls, it looked like it was a different team. It was a different dynamic, but they played really well. I mean, they won the game by several goals, but I mean, they just picked up, and I think we're going to see that again.
Yeah. You know what else is really helping this team besides, having somebody like Bailey on the team, which it's just so fun and amazing to watch. Her shots, where she can shoot from, just the strength of those shots and the speed that she gets them off, is our defense. Our defense is playing really solid. Our top 4, Swangberg playing with Kanat. Really, I think LMA Swangberg has done a fantastic job raising her game level playing next to Kanat. She's been, Kanat is way more active. I kind of look at LMA Swangberg as kind of that Jonas Brodin guy that's kind of that solid, back there, that hangs back, not putting in a lot of the offense, but that plus minus is pretty solid when he's out there because they're not giving up a lot. So I think she's done a good job stepping up into that role. But then obviously McLean and Bierke together have been very solid as well.
Yep.
So in that regard, I mean, those are 2 solid sets of defense that aren't giving up. Lossings or Lauer's putting in a lot of great saves into the mix, but they're not giving up that many opportunities.
No.
So the defense is solid. Whoever we go up against, even if Bailey's not on the ice, they still got to get through the D, and some pretty good forwards that are good at back checking as well.
Yeah, I think our D are also improving as the season goes on, and I think we'll continue to see growth there. I mean, they're young. I mean, hockey players don't mature until, for boys, I know it's in their 20s.
Mm-hmm. We all know girls are way more mature than boys.
Well, yeah, so it's got to be earlier.
Maybe 15, 16. Yeah, but no, I mean, they still keep growing up and get smarter and wiser, and
make good plays. I mean, watching the JV team play the last couple of days, I'm just thoroughly impressed in how much they've improved over the season. The power play, their puck movement, they're not pulling the trigger enough, in my opinion, when they have the opportunity.
Getting better at it, though.
They're getting better at it. Yep.
So I went down to Coach Maggie or Gretchen or whatever, and I said, I got a new 2-word of the day. Drop pass. Were you watching? How many drop passes? They had more drop passes today than whole season combined. They're just dropping it everywhere, and I'm like,
well, even in front of the net when they had a shot.
But I mean, they're passing a lot. So to your point, they're very much improving, all the time, and I think feeling more confident in skating with the puck.
That's so important, especially I think for girls, for any hockey player for that matter, is that confidence and that just believing in yourself out there. So you take risks, and you're not afraid to take risks.
Yep.
That's what hockey's a game of risk. There's Kelly's in uniform. I guess he's working today.
Well, he's probably going to want to come. So he ran the camera last night. So if he wants and he wants to run it, then you and I can just talk.
Oh.
Yeah, if he wants to. If he's working and has to go.
Well, it looks like he's working to me, but
that was nice. Then you don't need. Then you can just talk. Well, we
also,
really need.
TJ didn't have to. He didn't have to do that.
Not last night for the varsity games.
Lucky
Johnson ran it. Yeah, and he did a good job. But you're right. He's in uniform. We got a minute 54 as Scott and I just solve all the world's problems here. So what are you expecting from this game, Scott?
Well,
I told them how good a job you did last night.
Better keep up.
So I'm expecting another Jacks win. I think the girls are going to come out strong. They'll just keep the momentum going. I think continue whatever they did yesterday, and again, the varsity, like the JV, their passing is improving. Their playmaking is right up and down the lineup. Every girl is improving, and they're doing a really good job. But I'm looking for a Jacks win. I don't know what else to predict here. Score? Shots?
Yeah, no, I think I'm with you. I think they should win this one on paper, but that's why you play these games, right? I mean, look at the JV in their game. They were out shooting them. I don't know. It was 25-5 or something at the time.
One point
when they scored their goal and came back, and anything can happen. You get into a close one there, and one bounce, crazy bounce, can change everything.
Yeah, that goal that they scored, the Two Rivers scored on the JV, it looked like they crashed the net. It looked like two girls crashed the net at one time, and the puck went in.
Well, and I think it went off Byron, bounced up, and then the girl got it with her stick.
Oh.
So it was Byron got the initial, and, that's great eye-hand coordination there.
Yeah. Kudos to her.
Right on. All right, everybody. We are just about to get this one fired up. I see coaches walking towards the benches. We should have a good one for you here, and we are only about 10 minutes later than we thought.
They made up time somewhere. Maybe it's built in. It could be built in.
I think they had it built into the schedule. So the other game was supposed to start at 2:45, and it started at about 3:15. So what I think was we just didn't have a 15-minute gap in between the games. So I think the Jacks will be in their home whites here. Looks like they were for warm-up. Here comes the referees. There's one referee.
So, Doug, it's this camera, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can raise or lower it.
It's pretty good. It's good where it is.
All right, so there's Two Rivers. They're in their away black helmets, black jerseys, black breezers, black socks, all trimmed in gold and red.
Don't tell me these are the same. This is the same refereeing crew that we had last night?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
They look.
You didn't like them?
No.
Maybe.
That was some of the worst officiating I've seen.
No, I don't want you getting fired or nothing. So maybe you just better.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was bad. It was very one-sided.
Yeah. All right. And the Jacks are, of course, they're the home team for this one. They're in their home whites, navy helmets, white jerseys, white socks, blue breezers, blue numbers, trimmed in white. Looking good. Two Rivers is on the end line here. Bemidji usually puts out the starting line. We got 2, 4, 6.
Looks like we're home again.
Yep, 20 skaters or 20 players, 18 players, 2 skaters for the Warriors. $17 for Bemidji, so 15 skaters and 2 goalies.
Mazzilli's playing.
Do you know her?
Mazzilli, let me check that one.
Oh, sure, yeah. Is she the 1.8 or the 4 point something?
Gazzelli's the 3.29, so okay. I'm guessing she's probably got a lot more minutes than the other gal. She's got over 100 minutes.
Okay. So Lauer in net for Bemidji to start. Bierke to start on D. Most people get that Molly part right. Johnson to start on wing. Roop going to start in net, or in center. And Greiner on the other wing here. Should get an anthem here. Oh, no anthem. All right. You know what? They did that for us, too.
They do it once a day, I think.
Yeah, but we were the first game and they didn't even do it.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, exactly, huh? All right. The Warriors at their net, the Jacks at their bench. Bench cam for you. That's as best as I got for bench cam today, everybody. Right now we got all the cameras working as the Warriors busted up. Ref checked out our net. We're good there. Scott's ready on the camera. We got the headsets on. Jacks are 10-1. Looking for 11-1. Ref checks with both goalies.
Yeah, I think these guys have already played 15 games.
Wow.
13 or 15.
So the Jacks control the draw. Go D to D for McLean. Griner's going to wrap it into the offensive zone. Picked up by Johnson. And Two Rivers coming out through center, but picked up by Johnson, makes a quick move, gets denied. And here comes Two Rivers through center. That one goes on Lauer, and she just hung on to it.
Yeah, that took a bad hop. That took a hop right before, and that was a tough one to handle there.
Yeah, she got it. I don't think she was sure she got it. So face off to the right of Lauer here. Picked up by Bierke. Bierke throws it up ice to Griner. He tried to get it over to Roop. And Two Rivers.
Offside.
That was close. All right, face off just outside the Bemidji bench here. Both teams switched them up. 16-19 left here in the first. Face off one. Swanberg gets it over to Knott. She throws it into the offensive zone. Berg is in there. She dishes it back to Swanberg. Over to Knott. Oh, Knott lost the handle. And they throw it up ice and say, give me a whistle. We get icing on the Warriors.
Well, that didn't make any sense at all. Why would she do that?
Exactly. So face off to the left of the Warriors here. Berg goes back to Knott. Shot, nice save by the goalie.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
I think she was fairly well screened.
She was.
So Swanberg trying to get it into the offensive zone. And we might be getting a penalty here.
No.
I thought the
offside.
I thought the ref was the one. Oh, it went in the bench.
Yeah.
So it wasn't offside. The puck went in the bench. So face off just outside the offensive zone here. George on the draw. Good to see Coe back out there. She had hurt her ankle or something again yesterday. Good to see her back out on the ice. You know what, Scott? I know the JV, I think, is mostly back at the hotel. I hope they're watching the broadcast. Hopefully they got it figured out. If you are, guys, great game today, and sounds like Issa's on her way back. That is fantastic news. George trying to get in the offensive zone. Here come Two Rivers 1-on-2. Nice job by Bierke. Now McLean gobbles it up. Tries to hit George. George in all alone, waiting for a change. Johnson coming in hot. She gets it back into the zone. George is off on a change. Roop is out. Roop on the forecheck. Roop right on top of the slot and a goal. She grabbed it right at the blue line, went off her shin, came to the wall. She picks it up, makes a move at the top of the slot, and buries it just under the glove.
1-0, 14:36 in.
Great start for the Jacks.
Shots are only 1-1.
I got it 2-1. So that's going to be unassisted for Roop. And this one comes out to center. Now back in behind the net. That'll be Swangberg to pick it up. She throws it over to Greiner. Greiner tries to get it cross ice to Johnson, and that might put her in the box. Nope, got away with it. Johnson steals, gets it behind the net where Greiner's heading out after it. Picked up by Swangberg. She's going to rip it back in deep. Greiner's out. Baki's on. Kept in by Connaught. Johnson in behind the net. Baki in there to help. And this is going to come out to Swangberg. She'll pinch and throw it back in deep. Two Rivers are going to pick it up in the corner there. Kept in by Connaught. That one went off an ankle. Roop back at the top of the slot. Danger off the post.
Wow.
Rang the dinner bell.
That was a quick release if I've seen one. That's probably the quickest I've seen her release that puck.
She just snapped that one off. Roop out for a change. And icing on two Rivers.
No, Doug, that release, she was doing her moves, and it just came off her stick.
Yeah.
That's how she's going to score a lot of goals.
Tough for the goalie to read when it's that fast.
Oh, yeah. And she did ring the pipe. It almost went in.
Rang that dinner bell. Shot, saved by the goalie. So McLean and Bierke out there. Bierke throws it high into the corner. Actually, it was tipped up, goes up out of play. Good start here for the Jacks.
Yeah, I'd like to see those forwards move the puck a little more in the offensive zone here instead of trying to do it all themselves. They'll
McLean does a nice job getting the puck in. Just keep it in the zone. Berg, she's in the corner. Right there, Baki gets a quick shot off. Puck is still loose. Bierke in there to pinch and keep it in the zone. Nice job by Bierke on defense there.
Oh, they gave Molly an assist on that Bailey's goal. I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it went off her shin, went over to the wall. She picked it up and just danced it in.
Yeah.
Take the assist and run with it. All right, here comes Two Rivers through center. Picked up by Connaught. And that one's going to come out 1-on-2 is Two Rivers. Wongberg out there trying to get a piece of it. So Wongberg, Coe, and George.
That's a holding right there. Gal, I don't know if it could be any worse. The girl had her arm around her shoulder.
Well, that could also be a hug. Connaught trying to get somewhere. She's got speed going. 3-on-2. And shot goes wide left in the net. Swangberg pinches. Wongberg in there. This will be George to gather it up. Gains his own.
Sorry.
That was going to get dangerous on there. It could have been a breakaway. I was with you. Johnson runs through a Warrior.
I'm expressing my
your nerves.
My emotions. I don't know. They're
nice job by
a little more experience
Warburg.
at this level, and they'll make better choices.
Yep.
That's just
what
takes.
you hope you're going to do as you get older.
Yep.
Rope keeps it in the offensive zone here. It's going to come around to Swanberg. So far, Bemidji's had about all the mojo. Roop leaves it for McLean. And now this one's going to come out all the way through center where Bierke's going to go get it. And back around to the far corner.
A little wet, maybe over there.
Oh,
Like the puck
sticky,
stuck.
yeah. Greiner tries to get it up to Malkowski. Now
There we
Malkowski's
go.
going to pick it up. She's going to try and split the D. No, she goes wide. tries the toe drag, and that's going to be an interference call. Milkowski draws the penalty. And that's going to put Two Rivers in the box. Is that number 10? Number 10 for Two Rivers.
Yeah, maybe we could pull some names up here. Some of these gals. Number 10, Isabel Hernandez. She's got the second most penalty minutes on the team.
There you go.
That I already...
Go figure why she's in there again. This is Roop on the draw. Wins it back to Connaught. Connaught over to Johnson. Back to Connaught. Connaught looking to shoot. Gives it over to Roop. And
that
a
went
goal
in.
Up in the top corner.
So Isabel,
what a one-timer.
The leading penalty getter on the team is Lily. No, hold on.
Well, you're doing that. Roop
Lucy Swift. That's the number one.
Is the penalty
yeah,
miss?
Bailey, another great shot.
That was an incredible shot. So that one's Roop from Connaught and Johnson, which is on the other point. Hopefully the refs will get all that. But she hit that one-timer, top corner, over the blocker. Just an amazing shot. Swanberg makes the move over to Berg. That pass was almost in the wheelhouse for a one-timer. That one comes into Bemidji's offensive zone. Connaught leaves it over for Milkowski. You got it? I grabbed it while you're finding yourself. So the refs got the assist right. Picked up by Connaught here. She makes a quick move. We tried the toe drag. That didn't work. Swangberg picks it up at the blue line. That gets tapped out to center here. Swangberg gathers it up.
Yeah, LMA held onto the puck just a little bit too long on that play.
And she throws it into the near corner. Two Rivers coming through center here, having a little bit of trouble. 5-1 are shots on goal, just about halfway through here. Pass over to Wongberg. She goes down in a heap. Cross ice over to George. She just wasn't able to get there quick enough. Scott, have you noticed the headsets are a lot quieter and easier to hear? TJ went through and played with my little machine here and turned it into a wonderful piece of equipment.
He really got it fixed up for you.
He did. Tipped up to George. Hits it over to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Oh, high up, tipped over the glass. I think the goalie got a piece of that. Kept in by Johnson, making a move. Oh, nice play by the defense. Connaught shoots it wide.
Yeah, I'd like to see him make one less move and shoot the puck earlier.
Griner tries the center. Oh, nice keep in by Swanberg.
A lot of the girls like to get right on top of the goalie before they shoot her. But
played by Swanberg.
I think if they use the defenseman as a screen, they'll have some success there too.
I think you're right too. And the arms are up for icing on this one. The bench cam is working, everybody. I'm glad finally, I think I might have a system that's nailed down here, even with this crappy Wi-Fi. Face off to the left of the Two Rivers goalie. They try to gather it up, do the old spinorama. Looking for a little room here. Trying to get around Connaught. Nice job by Berg. Berg to the slot. Just lost the handle, but now picked up by Connaught. We got Two Rivers, a blue attire. Malkowski tries to get it over to Berg. Or excuse me, that was Baki. She's kind of in that Dino Cicerelli spot over there for you old timers.
Yeah,
she was ready to clean up duty aisle 5.
She's really comfortable over there.
Well, she's had 2 incredible one-timers from that spot.
Yep. Here's another
great one yesterday.
She's right in the right spot.
There it is. Oh, the goalie got it, waved off. New nickname for Baki, Dino. Over to Berg. Berg shoots. Glove save. Wasn't able to hang on to it, though. Back to Connaught. Connaught makes that quick move. And again, lost it in the wickets of Berg. And yes, for those of you in Rio Lindo, wickets is a hockey term. Shot right in the old breadbasket.
Oh, she circled.
I've even heard Anthony LaPanta use wickets.
What did he say? The wickets?
So I think it's in the old, like, is it polo? Or not polo, whatever that's between the sticks, between the legs, caught in the wickets. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Back to McLean. Oh, I thought she was going to one-timer. Shots. Nice leg pad save by the goalie.
I thought she was going to too, but she shot it low.
Up. She did. Great shot.
Nice rebound, though.
And this one's going to come out to center. Looks like icing's the play of the day there. And we're going to go all the way back to the left of the goalie again. Coach Mike staying with the same line. Lossing, George, Wongberg, McLean, and Bierke. Face-off goes right on net. We're going to get a do-over as the goalie put the mitt on it and gave me the old give me the whistle. Shots are 11-1 in favor of the Jacks here. Score is 2-0. Sorry, I forgot to add the other one. I should show you the scoreboard, too. Still says overtime. We're going to change that here real quick. That was from the JV game. Wongberg just tried to get a handle on it. That didn't work.
Girls are working hard, keeping it in the zone.
Bierke dumps it in deep again.
Poor Lily's got another game with very, very little.
Lossing out front, gets the shot off. Just wasn't able to get much on it. Great effort. And that one comes out to Roop. Danger zone.
Oh.
Nope, now to Greiner. Back to Bierke. In deep, trying to get to Lawson, and
they've had enough. No, that's going to be on net.
Lauer wants an assist.
Lauer's like, no, we're going to keep playing.
Here comes Two Rivers. Stolen away by Greiner. She backhands it up ice. Played by Greiner. That gets by McLean, Swanberg. Over to Greiner.
Did you see Lily? The confidence to come out. She came out to the hash marks and made that pass.
I think she was bummed that she didn't get to play that puck. She was so wanted it.
She's going to get engaged. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point the girls make a pass to her.
Yeah. Looking to steal. Now Two Rivers comes away. Here come the Warriors, 2-on-2. Nice play by Connaught. Now Swanberg has it. Spinorama. Picked up by Greiner. So backhanded around to Connaught. Hits Johnson.
Nice.
Who feeds it to Roop. Roop trying to split the D. That didn't work. She's going to go off on a change. Two Rivers throws it up ice, coming in quickly. Picked up by McLean. She spins. That hits Berg. Berg 1-on-2. Got Malkowski and Baki out front. And Two Rivers got the pass intercepted back to McLean. That was Bierke to Berg. You know, Two Rivers is playing pretty good D on these guys.
They're not
in the way.
They're collapsing right down in the zone like you're supposed to do, actually, but They must be used to that type of play.
Bierke around her own net. That could have been played, but they'll call it icing.
Yeah, of course.
And we're going to get a face-off next to Lauer here. She's still there. Give her a little screen time here. This is Berg on the draw. This is going to be one. Back to McLean. Over to Bierke. Baki out there. He goes down in a heap. Nice job by McLean. Get this one over to Bierke. Two Rivers able to keep it in here. This one's going to go back to McLean. And to Berg. Spinorama the other way. Berg flips it under the stick. It's like she's playing that game they're advertising on, what you used to have that at your shop. The virtual reality, what do you call it?
Oh, yeah, the VR.
The VR stuff.
The Hockey Sense.
Hockey Sense. They got a new game
or
where...
Sense
like
Arena, I'm sorry. It's
Sense
called
Arena, there you go.
NHL, Sense Arena.
Where they have a game as you stick handle through like Frogger going across the street or something. First time I've ever had a Frogger reference on the broadcast. Back to Swanberg, over to Connaught, almost picked off.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
So 1 minute to go in the first here, still 2-0 is your score. Shots are 13-1.
Wow.
Jacks are looking for a late period goal here.
I think yesterday we had 21 shots in the first period.
That was a lot. Kept in by Connaught. Connaught, Spinorama.
Yeah, she should have, hate to say it, she should have made that pass to LMA. Puck would still be in the zone.
She's going to try again, 1-on-5. Shot, saved by the goalie. Keeps playing it, 21 to go. Roop from the hash marks, looking for somebody to pass to. Still looking. Lost the handle. And with 7 to go, Two Rivers seems content to take it to the locker room.
Yeah, I think this game is a good opportunity to move the puck around a little more than they're doing. There's a little bit too much individual play.
I agree with you.
Just my honest opinion.
Of course, they are only up by 2. So final shots for the period, they has 14-1. And that one was early on in the period, so a little bit of a rough one for Two Rivers. So quick intermission here for you, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the evening broadcast today. JV team, if you're watching, good time to go get a snack or a beverage. You wait for dinner, tide you over. We'll be back at you here shortly, everybody. Hang tight. All right, Jack fans, here we go. We got 1:05 on the clock here. The Zamboni's all done. Hope you got your snacks and beverages. Should be seeing the girls coming out here pretty quick. So the Jacks having a really good period, Scott. Lots of shots on goal, but only 2 in the net. They certainly outplayed Two Rivers, so let's hope they can keep that up. We were talking about they need to practice getting those passes on target and maybe having a couple of extra passes.
Yeah, I think they will. I think that'll come. I'm going to look and see where we score most of our goals. I believe it's going to be the second period. Well, maybe the third, but it's not the first.
Right.
Kind of slow starters.
Give you a quick rundown here. Those are our 2 goalie cams. That's the bench. That's the Two Rivers coaches walking through here. Only one way to get in. The refs are coming out of the ice now. Only 2 ways to get to the visitors' bench. You got to go all the way through the home bench, through the scorekeeper spot, all the way over into the away bench.
Interesting. Yeah.
So you can't go around because they got it set up as that field hockey or training center back there.
Okay. Yeah, I was wrong completely. We score more goals in the first period this year than we have the second.
All right, look at you.
And third, 20 in the first, 19 in the second, 16 in the third.
All right.
Total of 55 goals in 11 games. So.
Well, that's 5 a game.
Yeah, let's see. Average.
10 times 5 is 50. 5 more is 11 games. That's 5 even. Even I can do that.
And we have 1.27 against, so that's pretty good.
That's going to set you up with a lot of W's. So 10-1 on the season are your Jacks. Give me the bench cam here. So Lowers heading to our right here. Jacks are now going to be going right to left on your TV. Two Rivers left to right. Ref looks over at Lauer. She's ready. Two Rivers goalie's heading. The ice is still a little damp in the. We've got some wet spots here. I really wish they'd wait a minute.
Yeah, especially down low. Really wet.
So, Two Rivers wins the draw. That thing's going to hit the brakes.
Yeah, it is. Nope.
Two Rivers gains the offensive zone and called offsides. So the faceoff's going to be right in front of us here. Group on the draw again. She wins it. Goes back to McLean. He's going to backhand it around to Bierke. Bierke gets it back to McLean. McLean stretch pass and Roop, who just misses Johnson. Johnson coming in shallow angle. Tipped up, goes behind the net. Aaron McLean's loading one up. Oh, tipped out front. Goalie got the glove on it. She must have heard us complaining that she didn't one-timer that other one.
Oof, oof. What are these messages you're getting here? Oof, oof. I have a story to tell.
Probably Lexi texting. So Lexi, if you're watching, keep it clean.
Oof, oof. Nope, but.
Oh, that's her buddy. All right. Jacks win it. Comes back to Connaught. Just keeps it in the zone here. And here comes Two Rivers. Pestered by Bakke and Berg. Malkowski on the far wall. Down low to Berg. Berg out to Connaught. She keeps it in the zone. Back to Berg. Connaught with a one-timer. Oh, and that went nowhere. And this one back to Swanberg.
Whoop.
Two Rivers blow a tire right in front of us here. And now they try to gain the offensive zone. Swanberg's be the one to go around and get it behind the net. Where she looks to get it out of the zone. Malkowski tried to feed it out of the zone. That got picked off. Swanberg. She's not able to get it out of the zone. Goes back and battles with the steal. Berg now. Hit it over to Malkowski. That goes in deep, and icing was the call.
Icing it was. What? My band director's name is Derek? Who's?
That's my daughter's friends. Texting. It's not me. I'm not texting her. Hush up, though. My daughter's going to win the battle. Can't we disconnect our phone discussion? Two Rivers behind the net. Throws it out to the point there to keep it in there. Shot. Saved by Lauer. Second shot of the game here for Two Rivers. Out to the point. Shot. Tipped. Might have gone on net. Lauer got a piece of it.
Yeah, she redirected it with her stick.
Is that Bierke?
Yeah, that was a nifty move, actually. She used the boards.
That's what I thought, but I was like surprised she was that low.
She's so fast.
Two Rivers from behind their own net. George, Coe, Griner out there. Coe tried to get to Griner, lost the handle.
Yeah, Emma was wide open there. That was Olivia tried to get it out there and just it didn't quite work.
That one bounced over Coe's stick. Shot. Griner tried to get the handle on it. That one was teed up with a 3-wood.
That was close, actually. She almost got that corner.
And here comes Two Rivers stretching it out. Shot save, Lauer on the breakaway. You're not catching her sleeping this early in the night.
I didn't see that. That gal snuck out or came out of the box.
No, she snuck out. That was a heck of a stretch pass. Caught us sleeping a little bit.
Where'd she come from?
I'm not sure where she came from. I just caught her out there. Here we go. Johnson on the move. Has rope. Busted rope loose for the hat trick. And oh my God, what a backhand. Holy moly. What a backhand that was.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. She can shoot. She shoots out as well as I think a lot of college players at the upper levels.
So for sure from Johnson, the old natural hat trick for second or third time this season. 3 in a row, uninterrupted. So the natural hat trick for Roop. Shot, blocker, save, Lauer.
That's a good goal for Bemidji. Scoring her third goal behind team number 22. Bailey Rupp. Assistant and managing goal number 13, Naomi Johnson.
So official score is Roop from Johnson. Here comes Kanat. Has Roop with her. Kanat shoots. Great save by the goalie. I just got to say it again. That backhand.
And it wasn't a weak backhand. That's, she stuffed it.
What almost speechless. So face off to the right of the Two Rivers goalie here. This is Berg on the draw. Back to McLean. That goes off of Two River players, picked up by regular Berg. Out to Bierke, over to McLean. Shot, looking for the tip. There was Bakke.
That was close. Bergen almost had that one.
Berg back to Bierke. Bierke to Swanberg, to McLean. And Two Rivers comes away with it. And it looks like McLean's going to get a couple of minutes here for a hold. So first penalty of the game for the Jacks is McLean for a hold.
Yep, she lost the puck. She wasn't mishandled the puck at the blue line and had to make up for it. Took the penalty.
So your killers are Roop, Johnson, Tried to stretch Johnson out there. Berg and Connaught. Two Rivers trying to keep it set up here. They go back to the D. Back down low. Back to the point. Johnson's getting loose. Johnson driving. Johnson shorthanded and a goal. Oh, they're going to wave that off for kicking.
I don't think so. I think it just went off her shin pad.
She just got robbed.
There was no kicking motion whatsoever. It just went off her shin pad. We could do the replay. I wish we could. Coach is wondering what's going on, eh? What?
They're calling it a kicking motion.
Oh, of course they will. I don't think
it's really hard to kick with your knee.
Yeah, especially, yeah. Oh, well. That's unfortunate for...
Hey, let's go with this. Great play by Johnson, shorthanded.
Yeah.
Fighting through the D, fighting them off. Driving the net, getting their own rebound. That was one heck of a goal.
Yeah, it was.
But the ref was closer than we were. Give it to him there. So back to the point for Two Rivers for the Warriors. Jacks looking to go short-handed again, or with a short-handed rush. And that one's chipped up into the netting, goes all the way up, comes all the way back down, and that's about it.
Stopped right there.
1:02 left in the penalty to McLean.
Yeah, the other thing Molly did there, I think she quit moving her feet. You got to keep your feet moving. Catch up, do it the right way.
Two Rivers wins it back to the blue line. Goes D to D here. Tries to stretch it out there. Hits the winger, who lost the handle, and that's offside with a 50 left in the penalty. Face off just outside the Bemidji defensive zone. Still short-handed. Griner, Berg, Connaught, and Baki are your killers. Two Harbors looking to gain the offensive zone. They go cross ice. Now they're in. Baki's going to get there first. Oh, and just couldn't quite get around the Two Rivers player. Baki steals it, throws it out in the neutral zone. And that should be icing on Two Rivers.
Yep.
And it is. So that one's going to come all the way back to the left of the Two Rivers goalie. So out comes, we got Connaught, Bierke, Roop, and Johnson. Back to your killers there.
Yeah, 14 seconds. I think McLean will come out and join her defensive partner.
Back to Roop, to Connaught.
Or not.
Shot. Nice save by the goalie. Hits Johnson. Back 5-on-5 hockey. Her shot just goes wide left to the goalie. Back to Bierke, who just lost the handle. Here comes Two Rivers the other way. Bierke in the corner avoids the check. Connaught throws it cross ice. Roop tries to stretch out Lossing, and that one's going to go on net. And the goalie says, give me a whistle. Bemidji going to switch him up here. Face off to the right of the Two Rivers goalie. Two Rivers has got some wheels if they can get there. Nice job by Bierke. Wongberg, George, and Coe are your forwards. This one gets over to Coe. And that one goes up ice. Nope. Kept in by Two Rivers. George now has it out. Checked forward by Bierke. To Wongberg. Goes out front to George. Good save by the goalie. Nice play by that trio. And here comes Two Rivers looking to get through center. They pass it up. Picked up by George. George has it tipped off her stick. And Two Rivers will dump it back to the D to play it. Pestered by Wongberg. They get around George. Tipped into the offensive zone. Lauer leaves it for Knott. He gets up to Malkowski. He tried the toe drag. That didn't work.
Oh, there it came out.
Berg with Bakke. Berg on the backhand to Bakke. Oh, another great save by the goalie. Nice shot by Bakke. Knott throws it into the corner. Regular Berg has it. Tries driving out front. She got hauled down. Nothing happening. This one's going to come out to Knott. Knott makes the other move. She's now in the corner. Bakke covering. Knott throws it back to Bakke. Bakke lost the handle, and that one's going to go all the way up ice. Should be icing. And it is. Good pressure there by the Jacks.
Yeah. Yep.
3-0 is your score here. Shots are 22-5. 22-5 in favor of the Jacks. Face off to the right of the Two Rivers goalie, back to Swanberg. Over to Knott, who just got through her wickets. Nice job by Knott. Not too many pucks get past her. Knott driving. Greiner good at the line. Knott shoots. And right in the old breadbasket. Coach sticking with the same lines here.
Yeah, it's pretty lethargic. I mean, we haven't had that many shots this period, have we, Doug? It's kind of low. Oh, there's one.
And who got it?
Naomi.
All right.
Naomi Johnson got her second goal of the game.
So Johnson, get the bench cam for you.
That's for Grandma and Grandpa up in Nebish.
So Johnson now with 1 goal and 2 assists on the day. Figuring in 3 of the goals here. Johnson backhands it over to Roop. Now it comes out to center. Swangberg making a dance. Throws it on net. What's that? Oh, Swangberg.
That's a good goal for Bemidji, scoring number 13. Johnson, assisting on their goal number 2. Now, Greener. Time of the even strike goal.
So Johnson from Griner's the official assist. And Bemidji going to switch him up here. 7:21 to go here in the second. So shots on goal 10-4 so far this period. Bierke throws it towards the
right
net.
off the pipe.
Another pipe, second of the game. McLean throws it behind the net to Bierke. George tries to bounce it off the wall. Two Rivers going to pick it up behind the net. Looking for somebody to pass it on the backhand. Out front. Shot. And Lauer puts it in the mid. What do you think? Was that going high? I think it was going to go high, but I think
No, it was over the net. That wouldn't be a shot.
I think they're going to count it. There it goes.
That was over the net, definitely.
Fairly generous on the shot count here.
Yeah.
So this one's loose. Coe hustling. Wongberg hustling. Now it's going to come out to center for Two Rivers. And they just lost the handle. Throw it towards the net. You watch. They're going to count that one. There it is. They counted it.
Well, that wasn't even on net. That
was 3 feet away.
Clearly not on net.
I'm just saying, they're pretty generous on their shots here.
Wow.
So George off. Baki, Berg, Malkowski here. Two Rivers picks it up in the corner.
Not for long.
Thrown away by Berg. Berg gets around one. She's got Baki right there. Berg, shot. Oh, and another fantastic save by the goalie. That's a great save. So McLean off. Swanberg and Kanat on deep. Baki, Berg, and Malkowski here. This one's going to come around. Two Rivers is going to wrap it around the other side. That's going to get played by Kanat. She's such an active D skater. I really enjoy watching her. Turns the net, played by the goalie, and she dives on it. Still loose. Berg's going to play it back to Kanat. Over to Swanberg. Swanberg tips it, or shot it. Back to Kanat. Kanat over to Berg. Berg gets it knocked off her stick. Comes in a near corner. Malkowski will pick it up. Back to Swanberg. Swanberg shoots. Kanat will be the first one there, and that gets chipped out and hit one of the Jacks on the bench. So we should get a face-off, just outside the zone, I would think there.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be right there. Yep, there she is.
Just checking on Lauer there for us. She's still there, looking good.
Yeah, she's awake.
This one, Johnson, looking for some room. Over to McLean. McLean flutters one over to Roop. To Johnson, back to Roop. To Johnson. Johnson on the backhand. Just went off the side never. The goalie got a piece of it.
That was for the hat trick for Naomi.
No, 1 goal, 2 assists.
Well, yeah. She's got 2 goals.
1.
Naomi's got 2 goals. That's
1.
up, crossbar.
Third crossbar, the third post. McLean. We got Roop with the hat trick and Johnson with 1.
Oh, 4.
But she's got 2 assists.
I've been corrected
3
again.
points. Hey, I'm only right twice a year, so I used up the second one here, saved it for the end. Griner in there. Nice keep in. McLean chips it in towards the net. Griner battling. Two Rivers goalie throws it to the back wall. Lossing takes out a Two Rivers player with just some hard body work. Roop behind the net. Still got it. Goes out to Bierke. Bierke shoots low and hard. That one gets blocked by Two Rivers. And that one chipped over about 3 sticks. Bierke wheeling. Bierke moving. Bierke. That one gets blocked. Longberg out there for the battle. Bierke keeps it in. Low, hard, tipped. Out front. Oh! George shoots. That one just misses. And that one's going to go all the way up ice. 3:25 to go here. And icing's the call. So we're up to 14 shots here. 14-6 in the second. Face-off coming to the right of the Two Rivers goalie. Bench looks happy. This one kept in by Swanberg. Still trying now. It pops out to neutral here. George has it at the red line. She dishes it over to Kanat. Kanat will throw it in deep. Two Rivers wraps it around the other way. That one's just going to pop out to center. Kanat will spin around. Uses Lossing as a shield. Lossing now covering the blue line. Connaught still with it. Still with it. Leaves it for Lossing. Lossing now driving. She gives it dropped over to Swanberg. Back to Connaught, who started it all. Saved by the goalie. Kept in by Connaught, played by Lossing. She tried to get it over to George. Lossing to George. Lossing still with it. Back to Connaught. Connaught driving from the dot. Shot, tried to, I think I might have heard another post, Scott.
It was.
Swanberg tipped. George looking for the, or shooting. George looking for the tip. Kept in by Connaught. Two Rivers is getting really tired. One bailed back. Oh, they're going to have to regroup. Swanberg over to Lossing. Over to Regularberg. Now it comes back out to center. And that one goes up into the netting off Connaught's stick, and we get a whistle. 1:38 to go. What were you thinking there? The giggle.
Oh, it was like she was playing with four of them.
Walking through the woods. Berg. Back to Bierke. Cicerelli's out front waiting for her opportunity. Back to McLean. Low one. Tried to tip out front by Malkowski. And Two Rivers are going to try the other way. They make a quick move. Played by McLean. Bierke along the far wall. She's still there, but she's getting pestered by a Two Rivers girl. Out in the front of the slot, shot, saved by Lauer. She's still back there. 1 minute left here in the second. Two Rivers driving, picked up by Baki. Baki 1-on-2, gives it over to Malkowski, picked up by Connaught. No, excuse me, it's Bierke. Shoots, goes just wide. And that was going to come out to McLean. Winds up, fires, that got blocked out front. And that just gets by her with 26 to go. Lauer wants the assist, hits Berg. Good at the line, Berg shoots and scores! Lauer gets the assist that she's been waiting for. 18 seconds left. 35 to 2.
So, yeah, Lily's going to get an assist on that one, I hope.
You got it. Goalie assist. There's a stat for you. So with 18 seconds left, the Jacks go up by 5. Assist to Lauer, a rare goalie assist. So this one's Connaught to Griner, or excuse me, that's Roop. That one just goes wide, and we get the whistle. So at the end of 2 here, shots are 30 to 8. And Lauer with the assist. Have to wait for that announcement, but 5-0 is your score.
Oh, I'm really happy for Lily getting an assist. Right, part of the game. She's in there. She's not real busy back there, and she's made a couple of really nice passes. That one paid off.
Called it early too.
Scoring number 2, Megan Berg. Assisting at Megan's goal, number 13, Naomi Johnson. And number 35, goalie, Liz Lauer.
They gave it to 13 from the other team.
Can't be.
They said
13 from Johnson. So Johnson to Lauer, that can't be. Well,
No.
could it be? Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, no, they got it wrong. All right, everybody. 17 minutes to go here. We got 12 minutes on the intermission clock. Last chance for those snacks and beverages. Hang tight, everybody. We'll be back at you. All right, Jack hockey fans, 20 seconds to go on the clock here. Coaches are walking towards their respective benches. Jacks are waiting by their locker room door over there. I can see them. Two Rivers is waiting to come on the ice here, waiting for the refs. So, Scott, as I went and looking at the tournament boards over there, the JV has earned the 2 seed. So they will be in the championship game tomorrow at 11 a.m. So for those of you watching, set your timers if you want to watch that broadcast. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if this score holds out, we should be in the championship game on the varsity level.
Boy, I tell you, that JV team is really improving. I really like the way they're moving the puck. They're really working well together, and everyone's getting in on the action. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're moving players around different lines, trying different centers. Of course, some of that they had to. Carlson's out for today. She came down with a bit of a cough last night, so covering her spot, normally the center for the top line.
Yeah. Hopefully she'll be better tomorrow. She can play
O'Brien's, I would call her day-to-day. She's out of the hospital. Things came back. I have confirmed it's negative. No permanent damage. It's a strain of some kind, so nothing broken, which is prayers been answered for everybody. Oh. I know everybody was thinking about her. Get you your camera back here. And
Maddie did it again. She just loves to skate. And those girls, the other team's coming out of there. She'll skate right in between the girls.
Just a little bit of a harasser.
Yeah, she's the only one that does it. And she just really, it's kind of funny.
You know, she's been a gamer. That's a good way to put it. She's been a gamer her whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Even when she was 5, 6, 7 playing with the boys, you know, she had to be a bit of a gamer. The Jacks over there at their bench. Still a big wet spot out there in the center, looks like.
Yeah, I think we need one real quick here. Get one on the board real quick, make a statement, and work really well as a team. That's what I'd like to see them work, move the puck really well. And I think they'll be more successful. I think they'll get more goals.
So, face-off here at center, Roop, Griner, and Johnson. Strong line there today. Bierke and McLean on defense. That one goes up ice. Taken up and thrown up ice by McLean. Two Rivers looking to get it up ice as well. Played by the winger now.
That was a mistake.
Stolen away by Roop. Tried to right out front to Griner. Griner right out front. Oh, Griner on the one-timer. Back into the corner by Roop. Roop leaves it for McLean. And Two Rivers looking to get it out of the offensive zone. Comes back to neutral for Roop.
Oh, I think that was off.
I would agree with you there.
Yeah. She waved it.
Stolen by Roop. She's going to go behind the net. Out front centered. And a goal by Johnson.
Okay.
Now that's her second.
Okay. Second goal for Naomi Johnson.
For sure, Johnson from Roop.
So that's exactly what I was talking about. Get out, score a goal right away, make a statement.
That should trigger running time here once this one drops. Two Rivers try to gain the offensive zone here. This is going to be Connaught to go get it. Over to Swanberg. Up to Baki, who backhands it, goes out to center. So officially Johnson from Roop. Splitting the D is Two Rivers. Lauer got the pad on it.
I think she had fun doing that. I don't think she was
nervous at all.
No.
Baki blows a tire. Here comes Two Rivers, 2-on-2. Nice play by Connaught.
She moved
that. Hits Berg. Berg goes skate to stick. Got Baki out front. Melkowski's there. Melkowski throws it towards the net. And still behind the net here. Baki into the corner. and Berg. This one thrown up ice. Swanberg's going to pick it up, and that one's just going to come out to center. Nice play by Connaught. She doesn't miss too many. Seems to always have an answer for that.
Yeah. No, Millie's a smart player.
Here comes Connaught. Tries to go wide, got tipped off her stick. Longberg gets a little crunch and munched. If you haven't had crunch and munch in a while, you know that old caramel corn snack? Really good stuff. You can find it every once in a while.
As a kid, my favorite was Captain Crunch.
Oh, yeah. Captain Crunch with the crunch berries.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got to have the crunch berries.
Yeah, and there's always the Captain Crunch Club was kind of a big deal back then.
Probably got a little toy.
Yep.
They come, you know. Yeah, well, the Crunch and Munch is good stuff. They're not a sponsor. They should be. Just like FedEx. Around to Frank now out there. She gets to play the third, tries to stretch George.
Oh.
And the goalie just missed that one.
She did.
That's the same goalie we started with, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, it is.
Pads look the same.
That was a check.
Yeah. Here comes Two Rivers through center with a little bit of speed. Shot. Save Lauer. That must have knuckleballed on her. I don't think she quite saw it or got all of it. Johnson looking for Griner. Gonna go to the corner. Griner will pick it up. She lost that in the ref's wickets. Johnson out front and a great save by the goalie. Johnson was looking for the hat trick.
Almost had it. Almost had it. See if we can get another goal here.
Two Rivers behind their own net goes D to D. Gets wrong Johnson, and that's a bad call in my book. Johnson's going to get 2 for checking, but she didn't really check her. The girl just bounced off her.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's all right. You know, I'd rather have somebody like Naomi continue to play that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Because once you start backing off and you start being afraid of getting a penalty,
right,
you're not gonna play.
You're not gonna play
You're
hard.
gonna play hard.
But that one, the girl just kind of bounced off her. I don't think she really checked her. So Jacks are going to be on the penalty kill here. Roop, Baki, Connaught, and Berg are your killers. Two Rivers going cross ice here. Going wide. Drop pass. Shot. Oh, that hit the crossbar. Lauer didn't see it. Went off the crossbar and up into the netting.
That was close. It was going right for, that was airmail right for Millie's head. Millie ducked.
And went off the crossbar.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to take that for the team.
Oh, not in the head.
You got a face mask on.
What?
Back in your day, you didn't wear face masks.
No,
helmets even.
we just took it in the teeth.
Roop trying to get on it here. Roop looking to score. Nope, got denied. She'll do a little penalty killing on her own here. Back over to Connaught. Back to Roop.
10 read that from way back there.
Good job by Baki. Two Rivers going wide, trying to get the shot off. Blocker saved by Lauer.
That may have been on the net. I don't think so, though.
It was pretty close.
That gives them 11 shots for the game.
Berg with it. Berg trying to thread the needle over to Griner.
Yeah, that was offside, too. They didn't call that.
Griner throws it up ice. Berg's going to be the first one in there. 10 left on the penalty to Johnson. Berg tried to send it to Griner. That didn't go anywhere. So the Jacks are back to full strength here. Roop going to try the near way. That gets tipped off her stick. Knott to pick it up. Trying to stretch out Roop. Berg over to Baki. Griner's there with. Griner gets the backhand. Goes wide left of the net. Malkowski now has it. Malkowski's still driving. Back to Knott. Knott. Kind of goes towards the net. Knott picks it up again. Berg's off on a change. And here's Berkey, 2-on-1 if they hurry for the Two Rivers. Pass. Got handcuffed right out front. Shot. Lauer with the save.
Boy, nobody was watching that gal. She was left all alone out front there.
So the Jacks changing them up here. Bierke, George, Coe, Wongberg, and McLean. That one should go on net. And the goalie says, give me a whistle. George on the draw. Behind the net, George Longberg comes in to help out. Goalie plays it to the near wall. And that one gets by Bierke. McLean's going to hustle back after it. Icing's waved off. McLean sees a little real estate. She's going to go for a skate. Drives wide, and she never went into the zone. Now plays it in deep. Jacks are going off on a full sail change here. Chinese fire drill at the bench. And that one goes in. Icing's up. Nope, no whistle. Lossing around to Griner. Griner tries to hit Johnson. Johnson with a burst of speed. Oh, that's going to get some. No call on the takedown there.
Bailey's, she
was skating for the box already, wasn't she?
Yeah, she thought she was going to get called on that one.
I thought so too. 7:14 to go here. Johnson does a little triple spin. Goes in for a crunch and munch, and that's going to get her two more. So she's going to go for checking again, or rough this time.
Well, she's going after that most penalty minutes on the team. Kelly Carlson sent a message.
Yes, saw that. That's the kids talking.
Oh.
All right, 6:45. The clock is still ticking. So 6:40 in regulation. Face off to the right of Lauer. So we got Knott, Baki, Berg, and Roop as your killers. And Knott throws it up high off the glass. Baki or now Dino Cicerelli is in on the forecheck. Two Rivers breaking out through center, cross ice. Two Rivers trying to get themselves set up here. Nice job by Berg. And Knott over to Berg. To Roop. Hits Baki. Tipped out to the neutral zone here. And the Two Rivers girl blows a tire. Here comes Roop. Or no, excuse me, that's Knott. Knott's going to throw it in deep. Roop now with it. He's going to make a quick move or two here. Still has it. Still has it. And finally gets knocked off her stick. Baki will keep it in the zone. Roop trying to drive, still got it. So one girl penalty kill there. Berg got tipped off her stick. Kept in by Baki. Jack's controlling the play here, shorthanded. Berg still with it. 33 to go in the penalty. And this one comes out to center. Jacks check up. Knott driving top of the circle. One toe drag, two. tries to stuff it 5-hole, short-handed.
Score in the period or wrong?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that, everybody. I'll get the board updated here. There we go. Thank you, everybody. Shots on goal, 37-12 in favor of the Jacks. 4:25 to go here. Jacks doing a quick change. And sorry about that, forgot to switch the camera again, got distracted. This one goes back to McLean. And the Jacks are back to full strength. And with that, we're going to get an icing.
Oh, I thought we only had 4 out there.
Well,
now
they said
5.
we're back to full strength.
Well, we faced off. There were only 4 players on the face-off.
George on the draw, goes back to Bierke. Bierke trying to get around the player here. Still driving. McLean gets it up to Wongberg. Wongberg chips it into the offensive zone. 3:30 left here in regulation. Two Rivers trying to get around Bierke. And the Jacks are going to throw it up ice. And the arm's up, and that's going to be icing, which 3:09 to go. Face off to the right of Lauer. Two Rivers trying to drive here, stolen away by Regularberg. She's going to go off for a skate. That gets tipped off her stick. Two Rivers throws it in deep, lossing on defense here. Around to Malkowski. Goes to Baki, who hits Berg.
Offside.
And offsides is going to be the call. 2:25 in regulation. So it's looking like both Bemidji teams, JV and Varsity, are going to be in their respective championship games tomorrow. JV at 11, and I think it's Varsity at 3-ish.
3:15.
3:15. That one goes on net. And here comes Two Rivers the other way. Intercepted by Lossing. She chips it up to Malkowski. Now back to Lossing. Back up to Malkowski. Comes out to center. 1:46 to go in regulation. This one played by Frank. Frank nicely throws it to her own corner. She kind of lost the handle. Picked up by Lossing. Stolen by Two Rivers. Two Rivers still fighting with it. Finally, Frank will not get it out of the zone. This one's going to come around to Lossing. 1:18 to go. We need to get it out of the zone here. Malkowski feeds Regularberg. On the backhand, trying to split the D, trying to get it over to Greiner. Tip forward by Swanberg, who dropped her twig. Greiner's got it. And just lost the handle. 51 to go here. Nice hustle by Roop to get back, and that's icing as one of the Two Rivers girls blows a tire. To be getting a face-off to the right of the Two Rivers goalie with 33 to go.
Yeah, this will be over before you know it. But one goal, third period.
Shot, and that goes in the middle of the goalie. I just don't want to jinx you the you-know-what in the last 17 seconds.
No.
Yeah, exactly. 10 to go. Roop. Nice save by the goalie. 3 to go. And that's the buzzer, so congrats to Lauer her third shutout, second of the weekend. Final shots on goal, 40-12. We think it's more like 40-9. 3 penalties on the Jacks, 1 on the Two Rivers. 6 is your score, 6-0. 3 by Roop, 2 by Johnson. 4-point day for Roop. So that's going to put both Bemidji teams in the championship games tomorrow. So congrats to both teams. And again, just so everybody knows, sounds like Issa O'Brien is doing great. Sounds like she's back from the hospital. Issa, if you're listening or watching, we're so glad you're feeling good or better.
Yeah, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the girls from Two Rivers. They're joining the Pure Circle,
which is down by Mendota Heights.
It's a St. Paul.
All right, everybody, that's a wrap on our Tuesday night here. I almost said Saturday. It feels like a tournament weekend. So that's a wrap for now. Jacks get the win, 6-0, get the 1 seed going into the championship game tomorrow. So for today, we're going to wrap this up, get the stuff put away. The girls are going out for dinner, and we will be back at you tomorrow night. Scott, thanks for always being on the broadcast with me. It's always a pleasure.
You bet, Doug. Glad to be here.
And we're out for now, everybody. God bless.